Welcome to the Save Par Golf Podcast, where two average golfers talk about golf and things. I'm your host, Derek.
I'm your host, Dominic.
We are currently on episode 140, and we have we don't have a very special guest today. It's just
Well,
us two.
I mean, we're very special.
We are special.
Yeah.
So we are,
And
we're going to cover the Olympics. We're going to taste test some German candy, thanks to Big Jordan.
some Germany
Some
candy.
Germany candy. We're gonna rank our favorite candy, whether it's candy bars. We've kind of discussed we've hashed out the details, and then we're gonna recap on our Odin Save Par Shindig, and then also want to recap on our 3M Open experience. So,
We've been busy.
yeah, it's been
We've been
amazing
busy.
stuff. It's been good. We got a couple things that we're still trying to work out here. With the potential CRMC golf event.
Oh,
So I'm trying to work that out. So we'll
well,
see.
I know a guy who would be interested.
Yes, and I know. So we're hoping that we can work that out. But Donna, how you been?
Good. I played golf.
You did. I know.
I hit I hit an absolute missile when I didn't need to. Funny how that works.
It was a perfect day for it though. Today was beautiful.
Oh, beautiful out. It's the first day it wasn't raining or 85 and humid. Although the course, because it rained all day yesterday. Thank God I had my waterproof shoes on.
It was like a fall day yesterday.
That was
It
beautiful.
was. Yeah.
Other than the rain.
Yeah.
Oh, I like the rain. It was beautiful though.
hmm well, let's go right into it. Let's get right into it. Shindig recap. Let's talk about that, and then we'll go over the 3M Open experience, and then we'll talk about the candy, do the taste test, and all that. So, Shindig, we obviously had it. It was a successful event, like always.
Wouldn't it be funny if we just like plot twist we didn't have it? All the prizes are
Yeah,
ours.
they're all like we're hoarding them here in the
Yeah,
back.
God no.
It was a stressful time, but like always though, that's always how it
Like the
typically is.
20, like I mean, I have issues. We're not gonna talk about,
We all have
but
issues.
but it's like the 24 hours leading up to it didn't have to be as stressful as they were.
Yeah, it ruined. I'm gonna blame them. They ruined my golf game for the last 9 holes at Troyberg because that was an amazing time, and I had a good time.
I shot, played really well.
You did,
Yeah, I did.
and we had it was the first time that I personally met Ty, who is an amazing videographer, photographer.
Dude, I told you, dude,
He's the man.
Ty is legit.
He's done some incredible things. So he was, willing to stick around and hang out with us for the pretty much majority of the weekend.
Yeah,
Created a lot of the
we
content at
did.
Troy Burn.
Yeah, I mean, I have nothing but good things to say about Ty. So if anybody needs a videographer, even if you're not a local, you could fly Ty out, or Ty will fly out, one of the two. Come on, camera. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go.
Good.
Ty does amazing work and his turnaround's quick. I know we're waiting on a few things from him, but it's like not.
Same day, got some of the stuff back.
Yeah, like I know we're waiting on a few things, but it's nothing major. And I know he's been out working with Roger and doing whatever he's doing. So
Mhm. But yeah, special thanks to all of our sponsors, everyone that donated. We're so fortunate and grateful for all of you, and for all the people that came out. It was amazing. Not only the people that came out to play, but the sponsors that came out as well.
mhm.
It's not cheap just to come fly out and hang out.
Did I tell you I saw Ryan at the Foo Fighters?
You did,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he walked over to me. I was like, I don't have a drink, but here, cheers.
That's
He's like, have you seen them before? I'm like, no. He goes, get fucking ready. And I was like, I'm fucking ready.
it's a good time.
It was a good time. I look over every once in a while, he's jamming out. He got his Bogies Are Fine hat on. I'm like, hell yeah.
Heck yeah. Yeah, special thanks to Bogies Art Fine, a local company that we really appreciate. Good people there.
And then thanks to Ben from Kid Caddy just for coming, hanging out with us. I know we had wanted him to sponsor or play, but obviously he's a dad and a husband first. We get it. But being able to like, because I didn't know he was coming. He had messaged me, but
Uh-huh.
I was playing the last
Couple holes,
five
multiple bros.
5 or 6 holes. So I'm like, well, I got to pick up the stakes on the back nine anyways. Golferos are down to two. I'm like, I'll be your third. So I was playing with them, and I guess Ben was messaging me, and I'm like, so it was cool to run into him. I'm like, dude,
Absolutely. And he actually kind of helped save the so we had what fourth and was it fourth and fifth place? No, third. We had a tie for third place. Remember?
yes.
So we played beanbag toss
No,
and
no, no.
bags.
Bags.
And I volunteered Ben as tribute to help take over keeping track of all that. So a huge thanks to you, Ben, another local person that's got a really cool product out there. One of the top products for
Yeah, no,
PGA.
he's crushing
He's
it.
awesome.
He's just a solid dude.
Yep.
Like
So huge thanks.
the to this day, probably the smoothest swing I've ever seen.
Nice swing.
Like unbelievable.
Um, is there, so let's just, for the people that were out there that are probably going to end up watching or listening to this, is there a few key moments or like favorite moments that you've had? Not necessarily just for the tournament, but just that whole weekend that
That
we had?
whole weekend.
Yeah.
Um, I loved running around with everybody after we went to Runyon's. I wish Jordan was there, but I fully understand that stuff was out of Jordan's hands. But running around with Ralph, Raul, Beard, Juju,
Brendan.
you,
Yep.
Brendan,
That was a
like
blast.
some of that stuff you just like I feel like everybody's favorite part is the golf, right? That's the kind of stuff you couldn't take for granted, right? Because
Hmm.
it's like they flew out, and what I kept telling you is everybody's playing for us,
Yep.
right? They're here because they support us. So I understand all this stuff is happening behind the scenes that you and Jordan are frustrated about,
Yep.
but they came for us,
For
right?
sure.
They didn't come because the golf course was top, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah. No, it
They
totally
they
makes
came
sense.
for us, and that's what I kept trying to remind you of. Um, because I wasn't included with everything, and to be honest, I didn't want to be included in everything.
Yeah.
Um,
That was a crappy last. That's definitely my least favorite part.
that email, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. But we
Um,
made it work.
I loved just seeing everybody. I wish I had taken more pictures of us as a group
Hmm.
because it's like I posted on my Instagram today, like just pictures, and then I'm like going through everything. I'm like, there's only pictures of you and I. The only pictures of me, you, Jordan, Ralph, Raul, and the whole crew are with people that I don't know,
Yeah.
right? And I'm like, I wish we had taken more pictures with people, and I feel like that's something that nobody ever thinks about until after the fact. But that just means we're gonna have to get together
We're
again
gonna
and
have to do it again.
take more
Exactly.
pictures. And um, I, I mean, obviously my role in the shindig was a little bit different this time around. I was a little bit more hands-on with getting everything, right?
Hmm.
Like that was kind of my big thing is like, cool, who's gonna sponsor? Dom will do it. Who's gonna give us what? Dom will figure it out. So like I did all that. So when it came to the actual day, I felt a little out of place at a certain point because I remember they were checking in and you and Jordan were both gone. I'm like, how are we doing this? And Jenny looked at me like, you should know. I'm like, I don't know, Jenny. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
it
like,
was
what would Derek do? I'm like, name, ticket, bid.
it worked out, yes.
Um,
No, that's good. I'd agree it was a little chaotic, which is I think it went really smoothly once everything was all kind of in order. And I feel like that's kind of every event. It seems like,
yeah.
just getting everything set
Once
up.
we got there and they were kind of like, hey, here's how we're gonna do this, I was like, okay, that makes sense. The hard part for me was relaying that information to you word for word because I was there with Jordan. You and Jordan have the same tendency where you two wander off. The issue is I do that when I'm drunk. You two do it sober.
Yeah. Well, because we knew that you were gonna go take photos or videos of, so like for a while I was at the first tee with all the groups, and then
Yeah.
there
So
was just a lot of
yeah,
separation.
that was another thing I wish I had done better was get groups of or get pictures of every group.
Taking off, yeah.
I was told to
I thought you were
go.
already gone by that time.
No, I was there. I was Jordan told me to go get people off the driving range.
Oh yeah, that and you need
So
to get golf carts, which was really weird that they made
so
our.
they were charging them.
No, I know, but then they wanted each team to go get their own golf
Oh,
carts
that's
out
not
of
what
the
they told
barn.
me.
Yeah, it was really
Because
weird.
when Jordan and I checked in, they were like, "Oh yeah, we'll bring you the cards." I was like, "That's a dope."
Yeah,
Um,
no, that wasn't the case.
but yeah, I was told, "Hey, go clear out the range," and then people started teeing off, and I was like,
Yeah,
I felt bad that there aren't pictures of certain people, and um, I had a great time working with Ty. I feel like I learned a little bit about video. Still nothing I want to do, but in a pinch, I think you and I, if we want to do like a play around with us, could figure it out.
sure.
Or maybe not around because I don't want to edit all that, but like
Just
a
like play a
whole.
hole or whatever.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
could figure that out.
yeah. No, I think it was really successful. Yeah, I think leading up to the event, it was obviously nerve-wracking. It didn't help that there was some flight issues, obviously, with the big outage
I love
update.
that. Yeah. So we woke up and we had no idea. I think who told us? Was it Brendan?
I might have been.
Because I didn't know about it.
Yeah, I didn't know about it either.
Because that would have been Friday morning.
Yeah, because I sent an email off right on email from work, and they were saying like, "Yeah, we're down right now." it wasn't our company, it was like a company we
Yeah,
work for. So I'm like, okay, what the heck's going on? And I think Brendan said something. So,
yeah.
but
Because I remember I woke up on the couch because that's where I was supposed to be. Um,
overall, it was an epic time
yeah. I mean, the event was great. Again, even with all the stuff that we wish we had done differently, that's just something to apply
for the
to
next
the
one.
next one.
Yeah.
Um,
And they're all going to be have some sort of chaotic
oh yeah,
times,
especially
regardless.
yeah. I mean, I feel like this one, especially since I did a majority of the planning, a little chaotic, but that's kind of how I am as a person. A little chaotic.
Yeah,
Um, and then I loved Trey Byrne. You did a phenomenal
yeah,
job setting that up.
that was an
That
awesome.
was so cool.
Troy Burn is it's an awesome track, and they do a really good job of maintaining it, but also like we had two foursomes and like the pace of play. That the first hole was really weird, but after that, the ranger, he's
Oh,
like,
the one
"Are
that
they
buzzed me?
holding you guys up?" And then they're like, "No, we're on the first hole, dude." And then yeah, they're like, "You guys got to keep up the pace of play." It's like we finished I think 30 some minutes ahead of
Yeah.
pace of play.
Well, if you remember, that dude almost hit me with. I'm like at my ball,
When you
about to
showed
swing, and he fucking buzzes me, and doesn't he look back, doesn't apologize? And who was the guy you're emailing?
um Brady,
I
he was awesome.
so I ran into him. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, some dude. He's like, yeah, they do that. I'm like, I'll hit him next time. Like, I swear to God.
He came on and apologized and
Oh,
yeah,
not to me.
yeah, he apologized to the guy that was like trying to put pressure on us on the first hole. But
Oh
again, it
yeah. I'm
was
like,
like
dude, we're
I don't know about that
I
situation.
think it was hole three too. They're like, hey, you guys gotta pick it up. I'm like, there's a group right there in front of us.
Yeah, and we are ahead of like we finished I think
Yeah.
28 minutes
I
ahead of
think the
time.
only time we were behind was when we did the whole switcheroo
Yeah,
at the
time.
turn. But I'm like, well, we're at this point, it's like if we want to take a break, we can, right?
That's
Like
the time to do it.
we're not impeding anything. We can go get lunch.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, excited for the next one. So we're taking some time to just kind of regroup, but obviously we'll start planning that here in the near future.
yeah, I've no desire to start yet.
No, I'm
No.
right there with you.
After my 6 minute voice message to you guys.
Transitioning though, so then right after that we had the 3M Open experience. We were out there on Tuesday.
Well, before that, we 10 of us at the Twins game.
The Twins game was amazing.
Holy shit, dude.
That was awesome, and it was against Milwaukee, so that
Yeah.
was probably one of the more rowdier crowds that
Oh
I've been
yeah.
a part of. But without a playoff game.
I know. I wish you had been there with when Beard and I first stepped in because it's like we got our food and we walked down the stairs and he's like, right there. I'm like, yeah. He goes, are you sure? I'm like, yeah, sit down. He's like, what seats do we have? I'm like, all of these.
That's awesome.
He's like, really? I'm like, yeah, sit down.
We got there kind of early. We thought we were going to be the last ones there, and then like it was still raining, so like it worked out. But yeah, great seats. That Dom hooked that up. Everyone had a blast. We lost unfortunately, but it was a close game towards the end.
It was a good game.
It was a very
It was
good
a
game.
good game. I emailed my rep. He's like, did you guys all have fun? I was like, we had a great time, even though we lost.
It was
Still super
awesome.
fun. He did a great job giving us our little party section. And
Mhm.
did you see the picture Beard took of my mom and I?
Yes,
Yeah.
that whole like setup was awesome. I did
Yeah.
that post. Yep, very cool. Yeah, the whole weekend was epic, really. So it worked itself out like always. And then yeah, the 3M Open, we took care of that right after we were invited out on Tuesday, and got to meet Roger Steele, which was definitely a highlight.
We met the guys from Black Ball Golf.
Blackballed
I
golf.
actually just ordered the shirt
Which color?
green.
Okay, I'm gonna order the black one.
Okay, yeah, don't
I
get the
was gonna
green.
get the green one, but I'm like, I wear more black.
I don't like to
Both of
wear
them are
black.
nice.
And then I ordered their shorts
Okay,
because I saw um I'm blanking on his name from last week.
it's okay. We met a lot of people
No,
in
no,
there
no,
that
no,
were.
like the guest last week.
Oh,
Fuck. Instagram we go.
well, I'm drawing a blank on it too.
Patrick.
Patrick.
Yeah,
Patrick Hardy,
I saw
yes.
Patrick wearing them. The front says black, and I was like, that's weird. And then the back says bald. I was like, I dig it.
That's sweet.
So I got the green shirt, the black shorts, and then the black shorts have green laces.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna get the green one. I'm gonna order the black one, but they're super nice. I mean, we got to see them up kind of close and personal with them when
Yeah, we hung out. I took pictures. I did send Roger's wife, fiance.
Gotcha, yeah.
all the pictures I took. So said thank you. And I was like, cool, please use that.
And then Mike Conley, obviously met him. That was amazing.
Larry Fitzgerald.
Larry Fitz, got to see all sorts of different people there. It's just really cool that they're so involved in the community, and you can tell that they really enjoy what they do. They're very passionate, and I
Hmm.
think that speaks volumes on each person. Again, with the going back to Roger Steele, like not only this has been something that we've talked about doing for probably the last almost 2 years, year and a half to have Roger on, and it
Hmm.
wasn't anything to Roger. We just know he's a busy guy, and we just try to get in contact with him, which we
Yeah.
have been in communication with him. But like just seeing how busy he was throughout the whole
Yeah.
event, and then him taking 25 minutes to do a live podcast with us was, I mean, technically it was live. We didn't post it live, obviously,
I don't know how to
but
do that.
it was like
I
we
don't
could
really
say it was
want
an in
to.
person. Let's say an in
Yeah.
person episode, which is we've had a lot of awesome guests and a lot of talented and cool people. But I think like that experience was one of my favorites, like for a guest,
I love
just
the
because it was in person.
setup because you're like, hey, let's be done by like 1:30. And I was like, okay, cool. And then Ty is like, hey, Roger's coming. And we're like, okay, cool, 1:30.
Hmm.
And then 1:30 turned into 3.
Yep.
And then I don't know what time you got home. I got home close to 5.
Yeah, it was like 4:45 ish, I think, for
Yeah.
that. But it was well worth it.
Oh,
It was a
and
busy night after that, but it was
it
amazing.
was
And
a beautiful day. And
yeah,
we met, oh, Josh Mayer. We met Josh.
yep, which we've had on the podcast before. That was
Josh
really
is
cool.
so nice. He's like, boys. I was like, know you.
Yeah,
He's like, I know you too. I'm like, hell yeah. I messaged him. Did you message him
I
after?
did. Yeah,
Because like
yep.
I was like, great seeing you. He's like, good to meet you guys.
He's such a cool dude. So yeah, that was amazing, and just being able to have like, we got invited last year too, and that was one thing that I've kind of regret that we didn't, well, I should say I didn't really take advantage of that being in the little media room. So I was able
That
to.
that was cool.
That was very cool. So my wife and I ended up going on Sunday, so I was able to sneak in there and grab some food and talk to a couple
Did you try
people in
to
there.
sneak her in?
No, I know I
They
was.
probably
Yeah, I
did.
was not about to do that.
Just because they're
But I
right.
came out with some nice food though.
I
I
know.
had
I
like
saw
a.
the picture. He had like a sandwich.
She's like, what the hell? I got water, everything, but it was awesome. So very appreciative.
I still can't believe that we were in front of all
Almost
the
like every
all the
major
news
media outlet.
outlet.
Yeah, news
When I
outlet.
was talking to Ty, I'm like, I feel so weird because we're just social media. He goes, no, you're more important because, and I didn't think about it, but have you watched the news today? But you've been on social media
Hmm.
and you got news from social media.
True. Yeah, exactly.
And I was like, damn it, Ty, you are right.
And that was really cool too. Ty, shout out to Ty. He's actually the one that kind of hooked us up with getting in contact with Roger, at least to set up this that podcast.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I'm happy I could get Ty media credentials, even though he probably didn't need them.
Yeah,
I didn't know Roger would do
hook
all
it up.
that, but um, yeah, no, I'm happy that we got the media stuff figured out. So I went on Monday to pick up our passes, and they're like, "Yeah, the printer's not here." And I was like, "What do you mean the printer's not here?" They're like, "Yeah, the Microsoft outage." And I was like, "Damn it!" So then we were like worried about getting in on Tuesday, and then since I volunteered there, everyone was like, "Tom," I'm like, "Oh, we're getting in, we're getting in." I'm like, worst case scenario, like the our contacts after 3 a.m. were like, "Hey, call us. We'll get you
We'll
guys in
get you in.
somehow." Yeah.
It'll be all good.
I
Um,
think that's definitely one of my favorite things to do every year. And it seems like they really enjoy you and I and the work we put in. So hopefully that's something that we get to do year after year, and maybe we'll keep running into people we've had on, and maybe next year we'll get an hour and a half with Roger. Or we could do like on the run type stuff where we could just interview like
yep.
Josh on the go or whatever. So
Yes. Yeah, I think as we continue to grow, we'll obviously have different ideas, and I think that would be
I love that half the pictures of me are with all these bags. Cause like I got my backpack on with the podcast gear.
you had some Thai stuff at one
At
point.
one point I had Ty's big ass camera,
Yep.
but then like across my chest I had my purple camera bag.
Hmm.
So I'm like, I got
You were ready to go.
I was strapped.
Um,
And then you went Saturday,
Sunday.
Sunday,
Yep.
yeah, and then that's when you got your food and
Got
everything.
some grub, walked
Did you at
around.
least get your wife like a drink?
No, we just went there for
Damn.
a few hours. No, no, well, I take it back. She got a coffee,
No, I meant
Caribou.
from like the media.
Oh no, no. Oh, I got her a water. We just
Okay.
yeah, we just did waters. I was thinking like drinks, soda
No,
water. No, yeah,
like
no, I got her
you
water.
can't go into the media center and just not get her anything.
No, I definitely got her some water.
You should have.
Although
You
it's just
sh
kind of so I was talking to Tim with Break 80.
Mhm.
So he was there. I was talking to him for a while. But when I went in there the second time, they had loaded with beer.
Oh.
But there he was like, yeah, you don't, which is like I'm not gonna drink anyway. So it's like it's kind of supposed to be like after the event, which makes
Mm.
sense. But
It's
it's
like a
like, yeah, I'm not gonna
celebratory
I'm not
thing.
gonna drink it
You
anyway.
should
But
have snagged the safe bar paper
I should have. I didn't even think of that. Next year.
next year.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
just take it. Okay,
Yeah.
let's get right into it. So Big Jordan, I don't know how Dom I think set this up, but Jordan obviously lived
Yeah. So I messaged Jordan. I was like, hey, before you fly in, can you bring some German stuff? He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, candy, just like stuff that isn't here in the States. Because he was telling me that a lot of the candy in Germany is just like American stuff. I'm like, that's fine, but like, what stuff that, we don't have here versus stuff that's a little bit different? And he wanted to bring us pretzels. I was like, Jordan, don't bring us pretzels. They're not going to be good. So he brought us different candies. So for the people that actually watch us, you're in for a treat, no pun intended. Um, we've got these thingies. They're yogurt, apparently, yogurt gums. Uh, there's a cat. I don't like cats, but hopefully these are good. Um, Funny enough, same company, but this one has a fish. And if it is what I think it is, I'm not gonna enjoy it. Um,
they're vegan too. Or
yeah.
veggie? Is
Well,
it
this
veg?
this
Vegan.
this one says
That
vegan.
says vegan.
That
That
one
says
says
veggie.
veggie.
So are these candy or are these vegetables and vegan?
So a lot of times,
Oh, it is vegan as well.
yeah. So a lot
Okay.
of times, candy will have like tapioca,
Okay.
and tapioca is made out of something. Um, my friend Kira would know. It's like some kind of food,
I'm excited for this
fish,
one.
and then little chocolate bars. And it looks like they have that's not a peanut. It looks like a hazelnut.
Some caramel.
I
It
think we
almost
should
like
do
it looks like a graham
I
cracker
think
with
we should do this one
marshmallow,
last. Because to me, this one's gonna be the best.
which is probably not, but yes, I agree. It
I think
looks aesthetically and the look of it, yes, definitely like probably the best.
yeah, yeah. I think we should do the fish first, 'cause I think
Okay.
it's gonna be the
I
worst.
think I'm gonna really like the yogurt gums.
It smells good.
Okay. All right.
So
So the first one that we have here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk. So we'll describe it. This honestly looks kind of like a
it
looks like
looks
a
like a no, no,
goldfish, but
no.
Sour Patch
It
Kid.
looks like mine's a whale.
So this one looks literally like a goldfish, but like
No,
size
they look
wise,
like Swedish fish.
or Swedish fish. Yeah. Okay. Cheers.
I
Oh!
caught it.
Got it. Okay. Here we go. Oh
Uh-uh.
no.
Uh-uh.
Ah, that's black licorice.
Whoa.
Oh God.
Whoa. You know what the funny part is? I asked Jordan, I'm like, are these black licorice? She goes, no, it would say something. And I go, okay,
Oh,
that's black licorice.
that can stay in the sea for a while.
Oh,
I'm just gonna set that over here.
okay.
Yeah, just set it down.
Yuck.
Okay.
I don't know who likes black licorice, but they can have that.
Not me.
Ooh. And that was like
It
not.
should be a punishment challenge to eat those.
Should we make them go stale?
Okay. All right. What do we got next here?
What color do you want?
Oh, it doesn't matter. Surprise me. So these are
Here, we'll give you the white one.
good.
These are little yogurt gums, and they have
I feel like they definitely got some. They feel like a kind of like a gusher almost in a way.
so. I wish they were in English, but none of them are in English. Um, they smell good. Jordan said that these are supposed to be a really nice brand, but he also told me that that wasn't
I
black
don't trust him
licorice.
now. I
So I'm
refuse.
scared. Ooh.
These are good.
Oh, good. You want another one?
Yeah, they're different color.
Who want the
That
one I
one's
had?
like
I had that one.
okay.
What is this one?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's like I'm trying to think of the flavor.
ooh,
It's pretty good though.
no good.
Yeah, I can dig this one.
These are good.
One more. Let me get a pink one. Or they look like there's a red or
Oh, it's a pink one.
yeah, I'm proud. Okay.
Here, I'll try the purple. Purple's my favorite color. This one looks like a dot.
Does look like a dot.
Ooh,
This really tastes like the pink Starburst.
shut the fuck up.
It's like a little bit more, but it
Ooh.
does kind of have that pink
Mm-hmm.
Starburst vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Let me try the purple one. That is good. I had a feeling we were gonna like these. Okay, Jordan. So far, we forgive you.
Here,
All
there's
right.
one more. Might as well try all the
Okay.
flavors. Because there's this one. So you try that one, and we can each have one of these. Yeah, that black licorice is awful. Honestly,
Oh,
like,
the purple one kind of gives me a little bit of Laffy Taffy vibes,
yeah.
like the purple Laffy Taffy.
Girl,
Laffy Taffy.
shake that laffy taffy.
All right. This one is gonna be.
I swear, if it's banana, I'll be pissed.
Yeah, that's true. It is.
Is it? Mine doesn't taste like it. Oh, there it is.
Mm-hmm. A little bit. It's like,
Kind of sour.
yeah, those are really good.
I like those. Damn, you just like manhandled them.
Good. These are good. Okay, I like these. I can dig these. Thanks, Jordan.
Thanks, Jordan.
Okay.
And these ones, do you think they're pronounced knoppers?
That's what I was gonna say.
Knoppers or nappers?
Knoppers.
Knoppers.
Okay,
These I'm excited for.
let's dig in. First off, it kind of gives me got a good look to it. But I mean, so I think it's gonna be like looks like almost like a graham
It looks
cracker.
like a Snickers bar.
Okay, cheers. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So that's a wafer.
that's a wafer.
With
That's good.
caramel. Okay, kind of gives me nutty bar vibes,
I hate nutty bars.
but it has the caramel in there.
Even like the nut goodies.
Got my dog excited.
Oh, I got some chewy. These are good.
That's very good.
I just can't get over it. I'm like, Jordan, is that black licorice? She goes, no, they would say something different. I'm like, I feel like you're lying to me. I mean, the whole thing.
Yeah, that's very good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this wrong candy right now. Eating candy. Dom
Mm.
and I,
It's like fuck.
I've gotten like,
It's like a Twix bar mixed with like a Snickers.
yeah, just I've gotten like multiple candy bars,
Mm.
one candy bar.
These are good.
Very good.
Yeah, we can split these because they're individually wrapped.
Oh,
There's more.
there's more.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, since we're eating candy, the little taste test, thanks to Jordan. Um,
Oh,
we did we did top 10 candies, or candy. Could be a candy bar, anything candy related. And I did so we did 10, but I did pick a couple like two extras so I can do those as honorable mentions, which is not a bad idea. So I'll just take my two honorable mentions right off the bat. And I don't eat these anymore, but there's a little nostalgia. Oh God. She's eating she also got into the no, she didn't.
my God, I thought she like spit up.
She got into the fish food.
God, I don't think I could feed that to anybody.
Um, but again, I don't eat these, but it's more nostalgic. But Nerds and Pop Rocks.
I love nerds.
I haven't had them in a
Do you
while.
remember the nerds ropes?
Yeah, I never really got into those, but I remember them.
Uh, there used to be this candy. Um, it'd be like a big sucker. You put the sour juice on it. Remember those?
Just something dipping, whatever.
No, that's Fun Dip.
Oh yeah, that was
This
fun.
is like an actual like
Sucker.
liquid.
Oh, okay, no,
Damn, she's trying to eat the
I
fish
know.
food.
Yeah, you can't eat that. You won't like it, trust me.
Oh, well, if she's a freak, she might.
You probably.
So I guess you did what, two honorable mentions?
Yeah, so I did Nerds and Pop Rocks would be my
I
honor.
would do candy that's not around. I loved Shockers. Those were good.
Hmm?
Honorable mention, and I'd do like licorice. Just because I'm too lazy to add it to my list.
We were
So
talking about that before we recorded,
yeah.
and we are like,
So for me, number 10,
mhm.
good old classic Hershey bar.
I like
Straight up milk chocolate, dark chocolate, does not matter. Just no almonds.
no almonds. Okay.
Uh-uh.
I haven't had this one in a while, but we were just talking about it in this bar. But it would be a Twix bar.
That's way higher for me.
I like the Twix bar. I just don't eat it enough, but it's definitely got to make the top 10.
Number nine, we had to get clarification on these
Hmm.
Peeps. I love Peeps.
I I feel like you either like people either love them or
Dude,
hate them.
it's a marshmallow.
There's no in between.
It's just a marshmallow.
I'm like I don't mind marshmallows if it's like if we're camping or something.
Do you put marshmallows in your like hot chocolate?
Not really, no.
Pussy.
I don't really drink a lot. I don't really drink hot chocolate.
So like
But I love chocolate milk, but I'm
so,
not a chocolate fan.
so you
Not that I'm a fan. I just don't really
so
do it.
you know how like you'll go to like work with like a cup of coffee?
Yeah.
I'll go to work with a cup of hot
Chocolate.
chocolate. Yeah.
I
So
take it
like
back. I'm not.
Brooks gave us, I shouldn't say all of us, but like management got really nice Brooks like insulated mugs with caps. Everyone's like, Tom, you must drink a lot of coffee. I'm like, no, it's hot chocolate.
I don't mind hot chocolate. I just don't drink it a lot. So that's kind of I guess what I would say. But no, like a s'more, obviously like
I love a
campfire.
s'more.
I for sure I like that.
How do you make them? Do you like burn your marshmallow, or are you like one of the weirdos who like gets it perfectly
I
brown?
try to make it golden.
No, you gotta just burn it.
I like to rotate that
My
marshmallow. Just
mom
get that
does that. My
nice.
mom will spend like 15 minutes doing it, and I'm like four deep
You've
by
already
that
had
point.
three or four. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, s'mores sound really good actually. My number nine would be gummy bears, but this would be more or less like I was like, is this really like it is a candy? Because I was
Yeah.
like, is it a fruit snack?
I
But
have
I'm
that on my list.
okay,
Yeah.
but
Because to
there's
me, it's more of a candy than a fruit snack.
but I really like not to like specifically like name a gummy bear, but I really like the lifesaver like chewy candy. Like those are really good. I'd probably put those higher actually now that I think of it.
It's why both of us have shitty teeth.
Yeah, that's probably why. Sugar candy. Um, what's your number eight?
So my staff don't listen, but shout out Kelsey because she had to text me this because I could not remember the name. The gummy Skittles.
Gummy
They're
Skittles.
chewy Skittles. Like
I don't think I've had them.
bomb. She came to work. She's like, Dom, I got this big bag. I'm like, you're gonna share? She goes, no.
But like Skittles typically are chewy, so
But
like
these are like gummy bears, but Skittles.
okay.
They're not as chewy as a gummy bear, but they taste like a Skittle.
What color bag, you know?
Red.
It's like the normal red
It's
Skittle
a
bag, but it's
here, we'll Google it. Gummy Skittles. Yeah, it's a big
oh
red bag, and then the
the
sour
sour
ones.
ones. Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't tried those before.
yeah, they're very good.
Okay.
I did everything in my power not to eat hers because I am a good boss.
My number eight would be is definitely one of those where people would be like, dude, that's you're gross. But I would say an almond joy.
Yeah, dude, you're gross.
You really if you like coconut, I feel like people love almond joys. So I don't eat a whole lot of almond joys, but if I see it there, I'm gonna definitely grab it.
I don't eat any almond joys.
And when I mean let me rephrase that. I won't go to the grocery store or the gas station to buy an almond
I
bar,
won't either.
but my grandma always has some random treats laying around, so I'll definitely
Yeah,
snag a
my
couple of
grandma
them.
knows I will not eat coconut.
They're good. What's your number
Seven,
seven? Yeah.
gummy bears.
Gummy
I
bears?
love gummy bears. The Haribo ones. Oh,
Problem is, it's like they're so easy to eat that's like you all of a sudden your stomach starts hurting because you just like put like
aren't the sugar-free ones the ones they give people the squirts?
I don't know. I can't say that I've gotten mess squirts from gummy
I
bears.
don't think I've ever had sugar-free gummy bears though.
Yeah.
If
If
I'm
I'm gonna have a
eating,
gummy bear, I want to make sure there's
well, and
plenty of sugar in
it's
it.
like if I have like a pop, like for everybody else it's soda, we call it pop.
Mhm.
If I have like a pop, I'm not having a sugar-free one. Give me the sugar because I don't drink much pop. So like for
No, I
me,
don't
I'm
either.
like it's not the end of the world, but like give me the sugar.
Number seven for me is a Kit Kat bar. I like those a lot.
Kit Kat. So originally we were going to do top 10 candy bars.
Hmm.
Kit Kat would have made my top 10 candy bars. It did not make my top 10 candies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I like the clarification.
Are we at number six?
You're on number six. Yep.
So this one I don't think you're gonna know, but Spree.
Oh, Sprees. Yeah, I see them
I
all the time
love
back.
Sprees.
Yep. The little come in a little tube or not
Yep.
tube, but a
It's
little
like little
round package. Yeah,
cylinder and
yeah.
oh, those are so good.
Those are really good. Those also used to come in the little. back in the day.
Yeah,
Little
yeah, you
quart
could get
dispenser.
sour ones.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Those are good. I didn't think about those.
I did because I was on the Shockers train. I was like, oh, they're not made anymore.
Six for me would be Hershey Kisses or Hershey bars with almonds. I know you're not the almonds
But
guy.
I love Hershey
Hershey
Kisses.
Kisses. I like the ones
Those,
with almonds too.
those
The
I'll
plain.
kill a whole bag, and I'll feel like shit,
Yes.
but I will not be upset.
Yep. That's another one of those candies. Like the kisses. That's the downside of the kisses because like they're just so easy to eat.
Oh, I'll take a handful.
And then you're like, dude, why did I do that?
Do you like the candy cane ones for Christmas? They do white chocolate. They have chunks of candy cane
I
in
don't
them.
mind the white chocolate ones, but usually I do like milk chocolate with almonds. That's my go-to.
Oh, well, for Hershey Kisses, I mean,
I still do the Hershey Kisses. Like
they have
they have
almond.
an almond one. Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah. That's why you got to be careful. You're like, ooh, ooh, what is this?
Ugh, ugh, oh,
All
I
right,
think
what's number
crunchy.
five for you?
Sour gummy worms.
Sour gummy worms. Oh, like the Nightcrawler. I forgot about
I
those.
love sour gummy
Those are
worms.
so good. I would definitely probably have to put that up there. At least an honorable mention, I think. I forgot about those. So good. Another one of those pure sugar stomach hurts after you eat it, but so good.
Oh, I love sour.
Speaking of sour, my number five would be Sour Patch
They're
Kids.
the same thing,
Yeah, they're basically the
except
same thing.
gummy worms are better.
Yeah,
Because Sour
they're
Patch
a little
Kids
bit
is
larger.
well, and there's always that one flavor of Sour Patch Kids you don't like.
Yeah, what is the deal with that? Like, I feel like there's always like when it comes to like fruit snacks or like there's always like one color that's just like crappy flavor.
Yeah, and I can't ever think of what color it is for Sour Patch Kids, but whenever I eat it, I'm like, oh, it's disappointing.
And it's always that one that's there's more of it
Yeah,
in the bag, right? That's how it works.
yeah, it's like I don't like watermelon candy
No?
because it's either really good or really bad, right? So like they have Sour Patch Kids watermelon.
Mhm. You like it or no?
No,
No.
because it's like
It's too much.
yeah, it's like just give me watermelon.
What is your number four?
I have the OG M&Ms, like just a straight
Yeah,
up
straight up
chocolate. Yeah,
chocolate. Those are like the number one, I think, ranked candy. And
you know what are even better? The mini M&Ms.
the minis are
I don't
better.
know why the mini ones are better, but they are.
They come in that like little tube that's like this big, and it makes me feel like the dude from Dumb and Dumber when he pops his pills. Just like slam them down.
I
You
like
can have like 75 of them, but they're like
there was a
micro
trend on
tiny.
TikTok where people would put a hot dog in there and then make
Oh,
you
I've seen that.
um that
That's
reminds me of when I was a kid because I used to pop it in the back of my parents' car whenever they swap us. That sounds really weird. My parents used to work at the same company. So my parents used to work at the same
You
company.
don't have to explain yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Do you remember the little 3D puff Doritos?
3D puff Doritos. I don't think I've had them.
They came in this little like cylinder and it felt super futuristic. You'd have to twist it on and twist it.
Okay, no, yeah, I've had those.
Oh my God, I used to see those in the back of the car.
So my number four, while you're looking up, is going to be Twizzlers or any type of licorice, like Wiley's Wallabies licorice. That is really good. So
Jeez.
okay, no, I don't think I've had those.
I remember those because one, the lid you could dump stuff in it, but I felt
So like
just
you dump the
so
lid and then you can just like throw
basically,
it
yeah, I
away.
would dump them in and then just throw it back. I felt like
Nice ways you don't have to get your hands all full.
well, I was also like 10, so like get me full of dirty.
Doesn't really matter. Yeah.
Yeah, they were kind of like bugles. You remember
Oh
bugles?
yeah. Yep.
I love
Bugles is
bugles.
smash.
Bugles are still good.
I'm gonna have one in a minute. You know what? What uh what I've purchased like randomly a few times is the honey barbecue Frito twists. Those are so good. I
I'll
didn't get to be in
go
the mood for it, but man, those are good.
I'll go on tears where I just eat bags of Doritos. They used to have this is they haven't done it in years, but they used to have Buffalo Ranch Doritos. So they would taste like buffalo wings and like a hint of ranch, and they were always crunchier than the normal Doritos.
Is this a weird take? Because I absolutely hate ranch, but I love Cool Ranch Doritos.
I don't like Cool Ranch Doritos. To me, it's the worst Dorito.
Well, I'm just saying, like, is it weird that I don't like ranch,
A
but I
little
like
bit.
Cool Ranch Doritos? It's like
Although
it's
Cool Ranch doesn't even taste like ranch.
maybe that's why I like it then.
Maybe
Yeah.
because to me it doesn't taste like ranch. Like I'm not one of those Minnesotans or Midwesterners that puts ranch on everything. Like as soon as you put ranch on pizza, I'm out. Like ranch belongs on salads and wraps, specifically buffalo chicken wraps. Does not belong on pizza. I'm not one of those weirdos. I like ranch, but I don't love ranch.
Okay. What about sour cream and onion? Because I'm not really a
No.
fan of sour cream and onion, but I'll eat the chips, but I don't like onion and I don't like sour cream.
I
Like,
like sour cream.
Okay.
Don't like onions. Um, Not really, not my cup of tea. Although you know what's fucked up?
Hmm.
Kind of low key like Funyuns.
Onions, like on a certain, like they're bad. And I
No,
don't like onion rings either. So I don't
I
like
don't like
onions.
onion rings. I
No.
don't like onions, but I like onion rings.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is weird because I feel like some people like probably like listening. Like, dude, that's the weirdest shit ever. Like,
All of a sudden, we're gonna see our listener count drop.
drop,
All the
yeah, like
subscribers are gonna drop.
unfollows, yeah,
They'll be like, these
unsubscribe.
guys are weird. Minnesota's a weird place. It is a weird place. Everyone who flew out was like, oh, it's way different than we thought it'd be. We're like, yeah, it's not snowed.
It's awesome. I love Minnesota.
All right, we on three.
Yep.
Starbursts.
Starburst are really
Love
good.
Starburst. Hot take.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna eat one more of
Jesus
these.
Christ. Hot take, but the lemon one's the best.
That's yours?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would say the pink and the red are my two favorites.
Don't get me wrong, those two are great. Is it safe to say that the orange is the worst?
Yeah, and that's the one that's safe to say that there's like
A bajillion of them.
70% of the Starbursts in the pack
Don't
are
like the
orange.
orange.
I'm the same way.
It's like too fake tasting. You know what I mean?
Hmm. I agree.
If you're having just one more, he's got a handful.
No, just two. My number three is the Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. We also had this as
Well, originally when it was candy
it
bar,
was a good question you had. Like
yeah.
it's rectangle, and then because he's like, because I would say Reese's Peanut Butter Cups or Reese's Pieces. And I was like, well,
I don't like the pieces.
technically it's rectangle package, so I think it would
So
constitute. So
on
we
the
switched it from
well, and
candy.
you can get them as shapes. Like every year, we get like the one that looks like your Christmas tree, but it really just looks like a chunk of poop.
Dude, I mean, is it the fast break bar? Because that the Reese's
The hell
fast
is a
break,
fast break
it's
bar?
a Reese. Look it up. Reese's fast break bar. It's actually really good. I used to love those.
How fucking old are you?
No, they're fairly like,
Reese's
like,
fast. Oh shit.
dude, they're pretty freaking
Is
good.
it like a Butterfinger?
It's literally almost like a Reese's, but like in a
Oh, do you want to get
bar
a
form.
4.5 liters of Reese's peanut butter sauce?
Oh man, $154.
Yeah, but it's 36 cents an ounce.
How big is that?
4.5 pounds.
My gosh. Okay, what's your number two?
I'm still kind of fixated on this.
Yeah, I guess depending on what you're making, but still $155. I don't care.
If I get like just like a singular jar, oh,
Oh,
there
there
you
you
go.
go. Yeah.
That's straight up Reese's peanut butter. Number two,
Yeah.
Twix.
Okay. Twix.
So Twix is my favorite candy bar, period. Um, I said it, sue me, Twix are the best. It's literally a cookie with caramel and chocolate.
They're good. Don't get me wrong. I like them. I had them on number 10, which said
But you don't like them like I like them.
no, yeah, clearly. But
I mean, your
um,
number one sucks.
no way.
Yes,
My number two is Snickers.
so not gonna lie, totally forgot about Snickers.
Say it's like Snickers got typically on almost everyone's top five, you'd think. But
I totally forgot about it. That's why I have sour gummy worms at 5.
and I like a nice cold Snickers too.
Do you like the ice cream?
Those are good. Yeah. I haven't had one in years, but yes,
So
those are
good.
Yes. So yeah, the classic Snickers bar, really cool. And also a little fun fact, I didn't know this, but did you know Milky Way, which I do not like Milky Way?
I like Milky Ways.
Did you know that the Milky Way was not um like it
Named
wasn't
after the Milky Way?
yeah,
What was it named after?
it was named after I believe it was a milkshake company.
Stupid.
Yeah, but honestly, I always thought it was named after. Let me make sure
It kind of
because
has the consistency of a milkshake.
that's where I think makes sense, right?
Right. You know what I hate even more, and I saw that's on your least favorite? Three Musketeers.
It's
Fuck those.
so dude, I used to like those. Absolutely hate
I
them.
don't know what they are. Hate them.
I used to yeah, I don't know.
Although, you know what I kind of like? You know what I really like that's a Milky Way? They have a dark chocolate one. Those ones are good.
Dark chocolate Milky Way.
Yeah. They're like midnight
I should probably look up the
history.
yeah. And now that I say that, I hope I'm right, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, the Milky Way chocolate bar is named after a popular malted milk drink of the time, not the Milky Way galaxy. The bar's flavor was designed to taste like a malted milkshake, and the bars were advertised as a double malted milk in a candy bar.
They did a shitty job. Just
Okay,
give me a
well, I'm
milkshake.
glad I didn't like totally butcher that. So I was on the right.
No, just give me a milkshake.
Yeah.
They have dark chocolate ones. Those are good. I like dark chocolate though.
To an extent, my wife loves dark chocolate.
I love
And
your wife.
yeah, dark chocolate, dark chocolate is it's one of those where it's good, but I can only have like a
It
certain
can
amount.
be it can be too strong,
Yeah.
depending on. I like dark chocolate. Like if you gave me like a dark chocolate Hershey bar, count me in.
What is your number one top candy?
Skittles,
Are they banning those? I know we talked about that. Remember that one time
just
when
in
we smashed
California.
like boatload of Skittles? You had one of those big bags. We were talking about that.
Oh, yeah, just in California. We only know that because Beard brought it up that they're banning some of like the dye that they use.
Yeah, it's like the red dye, I
And I'm
think.
like, listen, if Skittles give me cancer,
Just throw out the red ones, dude.
are those the best ones?
I know.
Other than the lime,
The
which
last one's pretty good.
they finally so they changed it to green apple for a little bit, and that was terrible. They switched it back to lime, and now they're phenomenal. But if Skittles give me cancer before Taco Bell gives me cancer, I'll live a good life.
You'll be happy
I'll
with
be
that.
happy.
My number one, which Don doesn't like, is peanut M&Ms, and I am also an M&M. Like I love
So I
M&Ms,
should preface, I love peanuts. I like M&Ms.
but not peanut M&Ms.
No, I would just rather
Eat the regular M&M.
yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know. Well, think I know what it is. Whenever I was little, my dad would get them and he'd chow down on them on my way home from the cabin. I think listening to that kind of
Like hearing it, you're like,
yeah,
Dad, give me some earplugs. Okay,
yeah.
well that makes sense. You have a good reason why. But like flavor wise, it's one of those candies that like at Costco, they like I can't even buy them anymore, but they're like this big.
Do you
And
like the
it could
peanut butter M&Ms?
those are really good too.
No.
But I would peanut M&Ms and regular M&Ms. But peanut M&Ms are probably my all-time favorite. And I mean, there's a reason why they have what M&M places. They have one in Mall of America. They have one
Have
in
you been in
downtown
there?
Chicago. Yep, I've
I
been to one
could
in
have, dude.
Chicago, Las
I
Vegas.
could have dropped like $1,000 in the M&M store, and I would have gone.
Different colors, random colors, all the different flavors. Yeah, the Vegas one. I used to the Chicago one. I think we went to that one, and yeah, I must have probably spent like $50 or more.
It's not hard.
No,
You
it's
get
not.
10 pounds of M&Ms.
So that's definitely my favorite. And there's probably some that we're forgetting about, but I think we covered almost majority of like top
I
ones.
know as I'm driving home tonight, I'm gonna be like, damn it.
Yeah,
Like I forgot Snickers entirely.
I'm a little disappointed in that, but it's okay. You had some good ones on your
That's
list.
some great ones.
All right, least favorite.
Um, so anything with coconut just sucks. No, coconut does not belong on anything other than deserted islands.
It's good.
And then candy corn. Candy corn can burn in hell.
I have candy corn too.
Candy corn,
Oh,
it's like chewing on an eraser.
it really
I'd
is.
rather chew on an eraser.
Yeah. I so you already kind of yeah the Three Musketeers that's on there. I used to like them, and then I just I don't know.
Do
It's
you
weird.
just
My
eat
taste
too
buds.
many?
Yeah, I don't know if it's just like one of those where like Halloween you get like some of the crappy ones that like you get like 20 of them and you just start eating them. Like,
You
no,
know what's funny? That's somebody's favorite candy is Three Musketeer bar, I bet.
oh,
Who
we're
says
gonna get some heat for that
so
too.
who do we know that might like Three Musketeer bars? Brendan.
No, I don't
That
think.
feels like a Brendan.
I'm curious to know. I like for all the people that are gonna watch or listen. I can't wait to hear. Send us the DM. Send
We
us.
call Brendan.
No, it's okay. We'll get his take on it after. We'll hear about it in the chat. So yeah, everyone that's listening, we want to know what your guys' favorite, and if you think we're kind of off our rockers, but in M&M or M&M in general is like the top candy in the
Oh,
U.S.
M&Ms are
anyway.
great.
Yeah,
Peanut M&Ms aren't bad. They're
no,
just not.
your favorite, which is fine.
They're not even in my top 10. They're probably not even in my top 20, to be honest.
So candy corn for me, Three Musketeers, and Peeps. Like
I love Peeps.
some people just
I
love
might go
them.
to Target Bar and get Peeps.
I'll eat them, but I don't like. It's not something that I'll ever like
So
go
for
on.
Easter, nobody ever buys me Peeps anymore. And I
I'm gonna
think
buy you Peeps
I
for
love
Easter.
Peeps. I always end up buying myself Peeps.
I'll buy
They're
you some.
even good, kind of stale. It's like kind of hard.
Uh,
Yeah.
but like you said, it's like a sugar coated marshmallow. Essentially, is all it is.
And what's not to love?
Yeah. Listen, if you're gonna put it, have you ever tried a peep on a s'more?
How we're talking.
Because then I'd probably try it.
Would you roast it?
Yeah, I'd roast that duck, whatever it is.
Well, you can get different
I know
animals.
you can. Yeah,
I
cook it.
wonder. I think a
Would you
peep.
like it rare or would you like it medium well done?
Oh, extra well done. You gotta burn that chick.
Oh, now we're on to something.
Oh God, what animal's a peep?
I think it's a duck,
What
right?
animal is a peep? Sandpiper.
Peep as an animal, including there are multiple matches for peep as an animal, including type of sandpaper and marshmallow
That's
candy.
sandpiper.
Did I say sandpaper?
Yes, you did.
Sandpiper.
Because a peep is a small sandpiper that is about the size of a sparrow. That's a peep. That's a peep. That's a sandpiper. That's a peep.
Okay.
I like peeps. Look at those. Look at those little fucking sandpipers. They look so dumb.
I wonder how they even came up with those. Like, where was the idea behind that?
Um, 1953 from the US, baby. Oh, gelatin. That's so sometimes gummy candies have gelatin, and gelatin is made out of animals
Sugar, corn syrup,
and collagen.
three of the like sugar, corn syrup's terrible for you.
Yeah, so remember I was saying that that's why those are
Yeah.
because
These right here, the ones that I'm gonna have one more of.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So sometimes gummy candies have gelatin.
hmm That's
With,
the
it's
is
made
it
out
like
of
the coating?
collagen.
Is it the coating or no?
I don't know,
I wonder if it is.
but that's why vegetarians and vegans can't eat candy. Well, they can, they choose not to.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
So pretty much anything that has that collagen in it, or
gelatin.
gelatin,
Yeah,
sorry, gelatin, that means that they're probably not gonna eat them if they're a
yeah.
vegetarian.
So more for us.
More for me. Cool,
Yeah,
cool, 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 cool.
at least you could eat them.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, you're not,
You can have the black licorice ones.
dude. Oh my
I
gosh,
hate Jordan.
I
That's a
love.
lie. I love you, Jordan. But you lied to me. You lied to my face
He
early
wanted.
in the morning
He wanted to
too.
get our reaction. Is what he wanted. I would have done the same thing.
I'm pissed.
Okay, so just one more last topic. This has been fun. We got a couple ideas that were in the hopper for us doing it for future solo episodes of just us. We got some cool ideas. So we'll have to do that in the near future. But
We need mini corn dogs.
and some uh pizza rolls. Yes.
Yeah.
So the Olympics is on. Obviously, we want to talk a little bit about that. I love the Olympics. Dum, do you love the
I like
Olympics?
the Olympics.
Yeah. I typically like the Winter Olympics.
I was about to ask you like the
Yeah.
winter or the summer.
Usually I like the winter, but I'm a huge
I
obviously
like
basketball fan, so I love the Summer
I like
Olympics.
the winter ones because they have the weird sports where the people shoot things and then go ski around and then go shoot things again. Is that the
Bobsledding is really cool.
biathlon?
Something like that. I don't know if that's the exact,
No,
but something
I
along.
think it's biathlon.
So
Bobsledding's
yeah, I
cool.
love the bobsled.
Curling is electric. I've
I wonder
always,
if a feather ball is going to be in the
dude,
Olympics. We
where
should try
I'm
to get it.
going.
We should try to get it in the
Did you see
Olympics.
my technique for that? I was smoking everybody and I was drunk.
We did pretty good too. But we were doing well. We didn't lose, but the times like it ran out. We were just hanging out.
Oh, we were cruising. Did
It
they
was
kick us out or did we have to leave?
no, we just kind of ended up just making our way outside.
Oh, the fuzzies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So right now the current medal count. We'll just give you the top five. United States at eight
Holy thick, yeah.
medals, which in retrospect we have like almost 600 Olympians competing. Some of these countries had like four.
Damn.
Yeah.
So we kind of suck.
Well, we don't suck, but
Percentage wise.
we're making our way out there. But yeah, we have 86 total medals, 24 gold, 31 silver, 31 bronze. China is right behind with 59 total medals. Australia is 35 total medals. France is 48. Great Britain is 46, and South Korea is 26.
Where's the least?
The least, it's got to be somebody with like without a medal.
There's a lot of ones. No, I think everybody has a
I'm
medal.
glad everyone has at least one medal.
Yeah, maybe it's not gold, but there's a medal.
Yeah. So everyone has at least one medal, which is kind of cool.
That's neat.
Um,
Good for everybody.
so my question to you, Dum Dum, is how many sports do you think are in the 2024 Summer Olympics?
I feel like you know this.
Mm-hmm. I looked it up.
Is it more than 100?
Sports?
Yeah.
No, less than 50.
Less than 50? Okay, hold on. Less than 50.
Mhm.
It's not 50 on the dot, is it?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna guess 39.
Close. 32.
Shit.
32 sports.
I was gonna say 32, but I'm like, it doesn't feel like that many.
Yep, there's 329 events in 32 sports.
Interesting.
And there's over 10,000 athletes.
Do you think we could get good enough at one of the sports?
I mean, the way that they're coming out with some new sports every so often, we could try to just find
Maybe.
our niche and just hop in there and just give it our full.
Damn, we're
Because the
gonna put
next
that shit
Olympics is in
down.
LA.
We're gonna put that shit down. We're gonna focus on feather bowling.
Yeah, it's right there. Okay, so out of all the different sports here, there's some really cool ones like basketball 3-on-3.
The canoe slalom. Have you ever watched that?
Dude, I watched that.
That shit is
I watched that
wild.
the other night, man. I'm like, this is awesome. First, they drop off by like
Yeah.
12 feet.
It's like
They plunge 12 feet.
it's like if you ever watched like the extreme Red Bull
Hmm.
kayaking, that's what that oh my God, that's so cool.
Very cool. So that was gonna be my next question. Like, what are so I'm just gonna we have them kind of pulled up here, but like they're in alphabetical order. What are some of your favorite summer Olympic games? Or what
Um,
any that like maybe stick out
I
like
mean
to
you and I
you?
were texting about basketball.
Yep.
I like to watch the diving
Diving, okay.
because it's like the lack of a splash to me is like something I could never do.
Hmm.
Um, I feel like swimming. It's
Yep.
like I can't swim. So watching these top end athletes swim, um, I saw somebody's it was Rory's favorite uh
Yep.
Olympic thing was like a horse. I'm like,
It's
God, he's a weirdo.
I would say like gymnastics too. Like it's funny.
It's crazy to watch them.
Like a balance beam, I think is what 3 or 4 inches wide. I'm like, and then just like even the rings, I'm like, dude, these people are insanely gifted and
Hmm.
talented. But it's really the thing I love about the Olympics is like you could just be like kind of like watching it, and all of a sudden like you're watching like for example that the what we were just talking about the canoe
Slalom.
slalom, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, like I'm like fully invested.
I know.
Like I if I
I
had like
watched that canoe slalom once, and now I'm like,
hooked,
I want to
but
do
you
it.
would never watch it.
And I have a canoe. I don't think my canoe is designed for that.
No, I don't think so. But like you would never watch that sport like just randomly. But
Oh
the fact
shit,
that
I think
it's
I might.
now, yeah. But I think that's so
That
cool.
I think it's cool that breakdancing is in it.
I haven't seen anything
I
on
haven't either,
breakdancing,
but it
but
sounds cool.
yeah,
Um,
golf obviously is cool. I didn't watch any of it,
I
which was terrible that we're
well
all
every time I tried to watch it, it was over.
the golf podcast, which and things, but mainly golf and set. But it's really cool. Scotty won, so hats off to Scotty. And I love his little sign where it's like, "What's your Olympic goal?"
Have fun.
Have fun.
I know. I love that everyone's like win gold, win gold, win gold. And
Yeah,
Sky's like
have fun.
funsies, and I'm like shit.
Dude, we were talking about it before. It's like I don't know how you cannot like this guy. I just some people,
So it's not that I don't like him. I'm just tired of him winning everything. And I know it. I don't know why I get sick of it, but it's like it almost feels like
save
it's.
some for the rest of us.
Well, it's not that. It's just like everyone's like, "Who do you have winning?" And it's like, doesn't even fucking matter. I'm like, is Scheffler playing? They're like, yeah. I'm like, he's gonna win. Which I guess that must have been was like
So
when
this year though,
Tiger.
it's got to be really, really awesome because you have Xander Schauffele who's won 2 majors this year,
Mhm.
and then you have Scotty who's on one of the more epic runs
He's on a
it's just,
crazy
and then he
run.
wins a gold medal to
Well,
top it
everyone.
off.
So I'll ask you this, and I'm sure you've seen it all over our pages. Would you rather win a major or a gold medal? Because everyone's like, would you rather win the Masters or the gold medal? I'd still rather win a gold medal
Yeah,
because I guess in my mind, if you're playing for your country, you're already going to go to the Masters anyways.
it's a really good question. I would love to win a green jacket
I want that
at
medal.
Augusta, but I think just representing the country and being on like a not just on the
You're
like
not playing just the PGA, and I understand
yeah.
that the PGA Tour has people from all over,
Hmm.
like Hideki, Tommy Fleetwood, Rory, all these dudes are from all over the world, right?
Well, yeah.
But like, there's something about going to like, no, I don't want to say like a neutral site because technically everything in golf is semi-neutral, but it's like you're gonna go to something that does not happen every year, and you're gonna win a gold medal that you then can say, "Yep, I did this for the USA." I'm like, that is sick.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you do have once a year you have a chance to win a major.
Hmm.
Granted, it's not easy to do, obviously, but I think I'd probably have to say probably a gold medal.
I'd rather win a gold
And
medal.
I would don't get me wrong, I said I would love to win the green jacket at Augusta. That would be
I
amazing.
don't think I want to. I just want to go.
That too. Just
So you know what I learned?
hmm.
Um, so I didn't know for Masters tickets that you had to check your account.
Yeah, your email. You have to
So I didn't get emailed for this last one. I was like, shit, maybe I won. So I checked my account and it's like, no, you lost. So I'm like, I wonder if I had won prior and just never claimed them because I didn't know to check.
I mean, it's hard to say. Some people have been doing it for like you'll see that they've been doing it for the past 20 years to never get selected.
But then
Some people
the
have done it one time and then they get
yeah,
selected. So yeah, you never
fucking
know.
Brian.
What was it? There was there was an email or not an email. There was an Instagram post from I forget what it was, but it was basically saying like there was like X amount of dollars thrown away or lost in casino vouchers. It was like millions of dollars throughout the whole year.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, if you think about like some people like maybe had like 30 cents to just chuck it.
Oh,
But
that
I mean,
makes
but I
sense.
mean, there could have been some too, where they could have been just toast or drunk and
Mm,
lost it. But I
yeah,
was like, dude, it's a crazy number. It was in the millions.
yeah.
But um, so yeah, no, that's the Olympics is super fun. I love watching it. I do kind of like to watch it live in the morning, but I also it's also kind of nice to do the recap at night.
What's the hell is the modern pen pentathlon?
This year, what's
Is that the
this
shooting?
is this is yeah,
That
this looked actually pretty cool. Did you see some of those guys were like they were like the one guy it was like
oh yeah, so there's
it was
that one
all over
dude.
the internet.
Yeah, so they have the different lenses, and then there's the one dude who's just like glasses and a backward hat and gets silver.
Yes.
Like, damn.
Doesn't need anything special, any special equipment. No, man.
So what's your favorite Olympic sport for the Winter Olympics?
I really like the bobsledding. I like the snowboarding, and I love the skiing too. But like the I forget the name of it, but where they do the different
The moguls
hmm
with the bumps,
yeah,
the
I like
moguls.
that too.
I like skeleton.
Which one's that?
Um, it if I show you a picture, you'll know it. A skeleton sport.
Oh yeah, that one's sick too. Those
Yeah,
guys cruise on those
dude,
things.
they fly. It's like bobsledding, but
Yes.
different.
Yep. Okay, I like that one a lot too. Those things are they're going so fast. It's like one bad
Yeah, and
break
then
and it knocks them.
they run it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that stuff's crazy. And obviously like curling being, a lot of the team is from Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
My dad curled, my uncle curled, my grandpa curled. So I don't know how to do it. Um,
Yeah, I've never tried it.
there's a curling club up
They're
north.
all over
Yeah,
the place now. Yeah.
we want to go pick up curling. It's better than pickleball.
No,
Yeah,
easier on the body for sure.
way more fun too.
No, this episode's been great. I said we
Other than the black licorice.
that yeah, that was
Oh,
I still actually have that taste in my mouth a little bit. That's kind of why I was eating some more of those. I had to shake it off. But we really appreciate all of you again going back to the shindig. Thanks for all the sponsors, donations, and we look forward to seeing you guys all next year.
thanks for everybody who played and pulled us aside and said that they had fun.
Yes.
There was one group, and I don't know if they talked to you about it, but they were like, "Thank you for doing this. We were really afraid to be really stuffy and not as fun." And these are like older guys, like older than you and I, like probably your dad's age.
Mhm.
And they're like, "Yeah, we were to be really stuffy." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm running around in a vodka hat and a white T-shirt with with a loon on the back."
Yeah, we're as least stuffy as possible.
Yeah, like I don't know what you're talking about. And they're like, "Thank you for not making it stuffy and making it fun." So um, and to those people who missed out, haha, fuck you.
Next year.
Next year,
Yes.
although it won't be here.
No.
Probably, yeah.
We'll figure it out. But signing out, we have a guest next week.
Uh,
Actually, you know what? We should try to do those challenges next week because we don't if we don't find a guest or if we do get
yeah.
a guest.
Or if we don't
If
get
we
a
don't get a
guess.
guest, I'm saying like either way.
Yeah, because they just pulled out
Yep.
again.
So yeah, we do that.
Oh, yeah, we should find all those videos and make sure we save them properly.
Which videos?
The ones you want to
Oh
do.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
something else on me.
Okay.
Challenge accepted.